What's good, YouTube? Certainly this, and welcome to the house. Ghost from the trash no longer, Ghost from the past, the second haunting, has updated its set description, and let's get the elephant out of the room. Aluber has been reprinted. They're stepping over the bodies of Blazing Dumpster Fire and Lightning Underdrive, all the way to Yawn of Majesty, which was heating up Aluber freaking $140 sales, and what usually happens when they tie sets together, oh, you can power up your strategy from this structure deck like 3, 4, 5 months later, maybe with the Megathons. No, they stepped over all these sets and put it in Ghost. I was talking with my live stream. I said I would bet money, personally, against Aluber being in here, had zero takers, of course. People were asking if they should sell, and in an unprecedented manner, they went 3 sets ahead in a side set where last year they didn't do any of the mega tenable cards, went back to their roots and really listened to the community and went further beyond. So let's go ahead and break this down. The set size has also expanded to pack in even more cool cards, so harder to pull a little bit there, you gotta think about that. From new anime-inspired cards like Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, and that has a structure deck coming too, and Decode Talker Hitzel, well, if we get the structure deck, that's its own discussion, to a second chance to grab tournament mainstays like Crystron Halqifibrax and number 97 Draglubion, you're sure to find something that can power up your current deck or inspire your next deck. You can add some extra punch to your Flunderee's deck with Raiza the Mega Monarch. See, I thought it would be Raiza. Just Raiza here. They pat their shoulders, call it a day. We did good. That card was expensive. That's the reprint the kids want. No, they went above and beyond. Pair up your structure deck, Alba Strike, with Aluber the Jester of Despia, and even show the world your DDD deck means business with Go DDD Divine Zero King Rage, which was a magazine promo, so you actually couldn't play this in the EU up till now, if I'm not mistaken. Fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! History will even get a chance to grab some fun old-school fusion monsters like Sandwich and Rare Fish, and those are going to be holo upgrades because this is an all-ultra set. 2022's version of Ghost from the Past is another all-foil set, and each 5-card pack comes with 5 Ultras, one of which could be replaced by a Ghost Rare. Each box of the upcoming Ghost from the Past comes with 4 packs for a total of 20 cards per box. It also has an MSRP of $19.99. You're paying $1 per card, and let's break a couple things down, as I said I would. First off, pre-sales are running out. Big 3 is already out of them. They're up over on Gamer's Choice code What's Good 5 for 5% off and to support the channel directly, but it's currently cheaper also, but in a different display pattern and an EU foiling on Tier 0. Now, sets like this go back and forth where some years Gold Series is better quality in the EU and the next it's better in the US, so I really don't have a preference when it comes to, oh, get this in EU foiling or get this in US foiling. Really know your preference versus the price points, but it's currently cheaper over on Tier 0 with free international shipping over £50. You can check your currency over here, but if you're ordering either the display or that, I believe you are already to free shipping, if I'm not mistaken, on the exchange rate. We'll see that in a bit, and yeah, you are at free shipping internationally, and I know on the cases that would be DHL. Looking through everything else happening with the set, though, that means the inside has solid value reprints, which were completely missing last year. We had Evenly Matched plucked from a structure deck, and it gained steam over time. You had E-Telly, which was still limited at the time, took a very long time to age well, and still wasn't that good. And it was $15 MSRP, but hype beasted to $25 to $30, and you only had 15 cards inside. This time you have 20, and also are claiming a bigger set list. So be aware of those price differences versus last year's for this upped MSRP. You're still essentially paying the same amount for every card, $1. I do also take a little bit of an eyebrow raise at this note within the description. It's not just the roster of Ghost Rares expanded, the drop rate has too. It's twice as easy to pull a Ghost Rare this time around. Also, going around was the leaks of Ghost Rares. Take that with a full salt shaker of salt, because there were no other cards leaked at all besides the Ghost Rares, which were like Eye of Timaeus, and you had Sphere Mode. The only confirmed ones are going to be Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician Girl, Dark Arm Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, and Cyber Dragon. Those 5 have been confirmed for a long time from the product itself and the packs themselves. However, now there are those leaks out there where people are acting like they're confirmed. They could or could not be. Last year there was a lot of mess with people thinking Dark Magician Girl was in last year's Ghost, right? And that really hyped up pre-sales. Here we have confirmations on the inside and the outside of the set, so that's what we'll be focusing. Now they do say that it's twice as easy to pull a Ghost, but if they mean 2 per case, they also upped the amount of cards you're pulling by 25%. So wouldn't it be a true double of a Ghost Rare pull rate if you think about it, unless they also adjust for those cards. So if we're seeing like a 2.25 per case or whatever, then I'll give it to them. If some cases are seeing 3 out of every 4 cases, that it's truly double. Otherwise, it's kind of a trick on Konami's part that it would be a double up in price. Looking through the card prices currently of what has been announced for reprint, Aluber was selling for $140. I have it pulled up here. It's down towards $115, a lot more. Oh, that fast! I pulled up everything for the video. I sat down, had a little bit of Diet Coke. Are you kidding me? That fast? Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market and how quick the tables turn, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Okay. Halqifibrax also announced within here. Let's see if it has that many more listings. Not as many, but people are starting to go with it. Of course, the Ultimate Rare will hold better value versus another Ultra Rare. Draglubion only has 1 printing in Secret Rare. It gets pushed a lot by people buying out stuff, and Master Duel gave it a huge spotlight. You saw there, though, it's crashing very fast as well because people know how much of this is going to get ripped open for those Ghost Rare chases and now solid value inside. Short printing can still be a thing within these sets, by the way. Be aware of that. People did experience that last year with certain cards, so we'll have to look for card ratios and pulls within here. That can be a little tricky. It's not as if these singles will be in every pack you're hunting after or that you should immediately go for the sealed. What I actually look for going for is if you're buying to maybe keep the sealed for resale, which went with last year's, but a ton more people speculated and bought in this year with that hope. The Megatons had people shaky, so some people might have bailed on those, commitments or held them over to other people, but now it's looking like a huge dub. Sandwich even had a bit of value to it, so did the Rare Fish. Definitely nice to see it in a holofoil form. That could be a penny stonk after it sees its release. Mega Raiza had huge value. Let's go ahead and give that a refresh real quick. 25 listings, exactly the same. Not too many people suddenly jumping out of their flundered decks of boots, it looks like. And then Go DDD, this card finally getting a non-magazine promo so that everybody can play it. These were all solid value cards to a degree, such very welcome reprints to be in an announcement. Now, is it like, a ton of hand traps, it's this and that? Not necessarily, but it is what you want to see from a March reprint set. March, now we're going all the way till May, but it's what you want to see from a set like this. You want to see something that could be in the Megatons or a couple somethings. You want that to happen, and historically has. Look at Dual Overload, Dual Power, sets like that. That has been a mainstay of sets like this, and I'm glad they went back to it. Now, are there promos? Of course not. There's Ghost Rares to chase after instead. That's kind of better for the hype beasting overall, and it's looking so freaking good compared to last year's Ghost. And I'm glad my gut feeling was right. I'm glad I was wrong to be shaky after the Megatons like so many people were. Thanks for watching today's video update. What do you think of Ghost from the past? Now, did they really do it? Do you think that's the thumbs up? Is it not enough for you? The collector value, the nice value inside of holo upgrades never hollowed before, and those reprints? This is it to me. This is a solid thumbs up from me, by far, past what I expected after reading that Megaton description. I am pretty happy here.